y'all, I'm PeekABoo Bang from the Battlefield Podcast, and this is Real Steel, a new series of video where I bring in-game weapons to life by shooting their real counterparts. This is not a gun review video. This is not a technical breakdown of these firearms that I get to shoot. This is simply a way for me to give those who don't have the opportunity or the resources to actually get to handle or, take these guns out to the range, the chance to get a little bit of a taste of how they actually feel. These videos will make an occasional appearance on the channel as time and circumstances and ammo allow. That being said, this week I decided to bring you the Barrett M82 from Battlefield 4 and the 50 caliber bolt action rifle that I actually had the pleasure to take out to the range for a day. So the Barrett M82 from Battlefield 4 is a semi-automatic rifle. It holds about 10 rounds, as opposed to the 50 caliber bolt action rifle that I shot, which is a 50 caliber upper on an AR-15 lower. The M82 is made by Barrett Firearms, and it's essentially meant to be straight recon or straight assassination. The range on that gun is about 1.1 miles or 1,800 meters. Now, I was shooting at a target that was roughly 40 yards away from me. It was a gallon of water. And the rifle was actually already zeroed for 200 yards. So I knew I had to aim a little bit above my target in order to actually hit it. Now, 50 calibers were originally designed and meant to be mounted on a vehicle. They weren't meant to be, shouldered or hip fired or anything like that. It was a very real risk that I could break my collarbone had I not shouldered this gun properly. So it does have quite a bit of recoil. Now, Barrett did make a bullpup version of the M82 with reduced recoil, but it failed miserably, so they stopped producing it altogether. I have experience shooting everything from pistols to assault rifles to shotguns, and I can definitely say with experience that you would not be running around with this very cumbersome and heavy weapon. The M82 is about 30 pounds in weight, and the rifle I shot, I would say probably about 25 pounds. So weight-wise, they really aren't that different. This thing has a ton of recoil. It kicks like a mule. Having been in a car accident, I can tell you it felt like getting hit center mass with an airbag. I mean, it was just massive. The force that was taken into my body in just that first shot was incredible. So I was shooting at a gallon jug of water, like I said, from about 40 yards away. And I was in the prone position the entire time, and the gun was on a bipod. So this was obviously for safety reasons. I find it highly unlikely, yet pretty funny, that in Battlefield 4, our recon sniper is running around with a M82 50 caliber sniper rifle and shooting from the very edge of a skyscraper. You'd really not see that, anywhere else. And clearly the M82 in Battlefield 4 and the mechanic there is purely meant as an imagined and fictional thing. And it's still really cool to see in game. Now, the sound dampener on the GoPro made it a little difficult to carry over the sound that the rifle made when I shot it. It sounds much quieter in the video than it actually was. Even wearing ear protection, it was still quite loud. So it doesn't really come across in the video, but the sound that they give you in game when you shoot the M82 is just this booming noise. So they really nailed it with that as far as, trying to give you a feel for how loud these weapons are. So I really appreciate, the big booming noise that it makes, and I actually kind of love it. So now, I had planned to shoot 5 rounds through the bolt action that I had at the range, but the bolt actually sheared off after the 4th round. Either way, I still managed to hit my target of that gallon jug and blow a huge gaping hole into the side of it. That concludes the first episode of Real Steel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share the video with your friends. If there are any other guns from other games that you'd like to see me bring to life for you guys, please let me know in the comments or shoot me an email at peekaboobang@bfpodcast.com. You can catch Real Steel only on Battlefield Podcast.